good eye, Johnny. I'm not opening that door.
Will you get up this minute, Jonny Briggs?
It's true, it smells so musty. Oh, hey.
What's wrong?
It smells just like...
What?
That's old football. The ghost left behind in our backyard that time.
Oh, yes. Whatever happened to it?
It's here. It's haunting us this very minute.
How can a football haunt you?
No, the ghost. Maybe he wants his football back.
Don't be daft.
The headless footballer of Port Street. He's behind that door. I know he is.
Aye, well, maybe City should sign him on. They couldn't be any worse than they are now.
Go on, Dad. Open the door, eh?
No.
Oh, Dad.
There's no such things as ghosts, Johnny. What you saw in our backyard was Arnold Jackson down the road with a sheet over his head. He was pinching Dad's cabbages.
Then how did it walk through a brick wall and smell unmusty? And how could it glow with coldness?
Glow with coldness, did it?
Yes, and it vanished when I tried to grab it. And anyway, Arnold Jackson wouldn't leave a football behind him.
He's right, you know.
There, told ya.
Do something about that hound, will ya? I can't concentrate.
Razzle's not a hound, he's a dog.
Same thing, cloth, eh?
You've got him all excited now.
That's because he's got the sense of the ghost.
Well, just get him out of here, will you? I can hardly hear myself think.
He's the best ghost detector in the world, is Razzle. He wants to go upstairs. He's got a sense of the ghost again.
Johnny, you know very well Rattle's not supposed to... What you doing, Albert?
It's a big surprise for you, Mum.
That's what I'm afraid of. Hey, can I get at my tablecloth, please?
Where'd you get all them bits from?
Tommy Fitzpatrick's dad.
Oh, he's an electrician, isn't he? What's it for?
It's a big surprise.
I wonder what did happen to that football.
Hey, I could just fancy a long hot soak tonight if I could get near bathroom.
You'll be lucky. Our Rita's in there now.
You know, showers are much quicker than baths.
Showers?
It'd help with the morning rush hour.
Don't worry. This is going to solve all our problems.
Come here, you filthy brute, while I wring your neck.
Ow.
Mum, you have got to get rid of that dog.
Why?
Need I say more?
What is it?
My berry.
But Razzle thought the ghost. It's not his fault.
He shouldn't have been upstairs at all.
Exactly. But he was following the scent of the ghost.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's gone mouldy. Well, if the bathroom's free, I think I'll...
It's occupied.
Would you credit it?
It's the best ghost detector ever, is Razzle.
This is not a ghost, it's a hat, and that dog has ruined it. Now, I'm warning you, Johnny, if I find that animal in my room again, I'll... Humphrey, what are you doing?
His eyebrow waggling, aren't you, Humphrey?
I don't know what's come over him. He used to be the only sensible person in the house. Apart from me.
Oh, what it is to be young. Them were the days. Before my eyebrows went grey.
I seem to remember you did a fair bit of eyebrow waggling at me once upon a time.
You can all do it. It's not fair.
How many years ago would it be now?
Close on 25.
25 years? You mean you've been alive all that time?
Longer than that. They'll not have many brain cells left by now. I mean, if they had, Dad would have noticed Humphrey going in the direction of the bathroom. Oh, egg.
It's a ghost. It's got him.
Albert.
I'd put the lock on a time switch so no one can have longer than 15 minutes in there before the doors sprang open. And I'd not finished setting it.
You mean our Humphrey's locked in the bathroom? How long's the timer set for?
Oh, 2 hours or so.
You better go and unscrew your handiwork, lad.
I can't. It's inside. And the screwdriver's outside. So
So what?
So he'll just have to wait.
2 hours?
Right, get your coat on. We're going out for a game of darts.
Here, what about our Johnny?
Albert can look after him.
Oh, why pick on me?
I'm not a baby. I don't need a babysitter.
And while I am picking on you, Albert Briggs, you are not, repeat, not to go anywhere near that fuse box, and you are not to let Johnny help you. Do you hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Just think on.
Yes, Dad.
If you ask me, Sarah Albert needs looking after, not me.
Right then, see if you can find a different sort of garden to draw in your notebooks, please.
Have you thought of asking anybody what's behind that door? Huh? There's nobody sensible to ask in our house. They're all going off the rockers. Our Albert locked up in the bathroom for 3 hours last night. Why? He was trying to help. It's that ghost. It's telling you all funny. You'll have to track it down. Yeah, our Rob can do that. He's a great ghost detector. You should have seen him at that door last night. Sniffing like this.
Jonny Briggs! Is that you?
Mum never gives him hanky me.
Don't be silly, Jones.
What's the wool for me? Is it for a jumper?
Yes, it is a jumper.
Is it a man's jumper?
Never mind.
No.
All right, be quiet. Johnny, Pam, have you found out anything about gardens yet?
He wouldn't know the difference between a garden and a corporation rubbish dump, miss. As it happens, Miss Brooke, me and Pam is very interested in gardens.
Oh?
Yeah. In our life books, we found a Greek garden and an Egyptian garden. And monks used to have gardens in the old days.
Well, I'm glad to see you've been doing something besides gossiping. Because you're all going to have to know quite a lot about gardens soon.
Why?
Because this school is going to have a garden. A brand new garden. Well, Mr. Badger is having part of a schoolyard dug up to make room for one. And every class in this school is going to have a chance to plan it and work it.
So I mean WJCB in the schoolyard then, miss? What's the JCB?
Well, it's a big machine like a tractor made especially to dig things up. Now, calm down. I don't know whether we'll have a JCB or not, but I do know that this school garden is going to be very important for the whole town. Well, you may remember that last year this town came second in the industrial environment section of the Britain in Bloom competition. But this year, we all want to come first, don't we?
Yeah!
What does industrial environment mean, miss?
Well, it's a section for towns with factories, chemical works, ugly buildings that they've tried to make look better with gardens and flowers instead of things like rubbish, vandalism, spraying rude-in paint on people's walls. And it includes our own backyards and gardens. If you live in a flat, you could have window boxes, hanging baskets, still be part of the Britain in Bloom competition.
We've got a back garden, but there's no flowers in it, only grass and weeds and that. My mum's got green fingers.
That means somebody who's good with plants. It doesn't mean that their fingers are actually green. All right now, don't forget, tomorrow I want you to come back with ideas of how we can grow things to decorate our own backyards and houses. Don't forget. And I'm still waiting for those ghost stories.
My mum says you can do anything with a bit of imagination. Once, she made a hanging basket out of an old hat. Shit. What's imagination? When you think things up in your head. Like Jonny Briggs' ghost. Yeah, whoever heard of a ghost foot forward. You're only jealous. I don't believe he saw a ghost at all. I did, and I'll prove it too. Raffle's going to track it down. Oh, Raffle. Yeah.
I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. That dog's been in my room. What's that?
What, love?
This.
Oh, that.
What's happened to it?
It got washed. Well, you wouldn't want to wear it all covered in mildew, now would you?
That was an artistic mottled effect, ma'am. Now look at it. What sort of a colour would you call that?
Process pea?
You put it in with that garish cheap towel you got from the catalogue, didn't you?
No, it was the towel you got on the market. And anyway, I don't see why you're so upset about it. You always hated that hat. You said you were allergic to it.
It wasn't the hat I was allergic to. It just so happens that I've discovered I've got an allergy to E700999, which, if you care to look, can be found on the labels of a certain brand of soup.
I think I might try for a bath again tonight.
You make it sound like going in for the pools.
Well, I've as much chance.
You don't understand. I have revolutionised the getting washed system in this house.
You're telling me. I was 2 hours late for my appointment last night, thanks to you.
What appointment was that, Humphrey?
Never you mind, eh?
I mean, if I wasn't so generous, I could have patented this idea and made millions of pounds.
Hey, you was only trying to help.
Huh!
I'm glad somebody appreciates that, ma'am. You see, The idea is that nobody can have longer than 15 minutes in the bathroom at a time, because every 15 minutes the lock springs open and releases the door. This means that we can work out exactly what time to get up in the morning. We can have a rota like every 15 minutes somebody goes into the bathroom, gets washed and comes down for breakfast.
Sounds all right in principle.
Where's our Rita?
What do you want her for?
Nothing.
She's in the bathroom.
No, she's not. She's gone round to Mavis's.
Well, who is in the bathroom then? Humphrey again?
Nobody's in the bathroom.
Here, come back when I'm talking to you.
I can't wait.
Oh.
Too late, Dad.
Who is in the bathroom then?
Nobody.
That's funny.
There's somebody in the bathroom.
Who?
I don't know, but as soon as I got there, the door's going to be shut and locked from the inside.
We've accounted for Rita, we've accounted for Humphrey, Dad's here, Albert, Johnny, me. Does anybody else live in this house?
Razzle.
Well, even Razzle can't lock doors, son.
Oh, heck.
What?
Of course, the door automatically opens every 15 minutes, but it also automatically shuts.
Oh no, 15 minutes? That's forever.
Doggy shapes may seem to you as an individual dog to be a good thing, but consider the consequences attendant on buying doggy shapes in bulk. A sudden and devastating demand could dry up resources, leaving dogs everywhere without the shapes.
No one appreciates me!
And when supply returns, the price of for doggy. Why is everybody in here all of a sudden, eh?
Mum said you've got to keep an eye on me tonight.
Sorry, Johnny, I can't. I'm going out tonight.
Okay.
Where are Mum and Dad going then, eh?
The swimming baths. Dad says it's the only place you can safely get washed.
Johnny needs a bit of adjusting. It's a perfect system, in principle.
You'll have to keep an eye on Johnny then tonight, Albert.
Oh, not again.
Have you heard anybody scuffling and rustling while you've been up here, Humphrey?
What's he on about?
Oh, it's his ghost, eh? I told you, Johnny, there's no such thing.
Shh.
It's in Rita's room. Oh, that's all.
What's that dog doing in my nightdress?
Oh no.
Just wait till I tell Mam.
Oh, Rita, can you look after our Johnny tonight?
No, I'd rather be left alone with the ghost.
I'm going out, and if anybody wants me, I'll be back at David's having a bath.
Come on, let's get Razzle out of sight, eh? Remember, Johnny, there's no such thing as ghosts, so don't be scared, eh? Alright, go on, Razzle. See you later, Johnny.
Go on.
Humphrey? Albert? Rita? He was smelling out the ghost. That's all he was doing. There is one. I've heard it behind that door.
Oh, come on. If it'll shut you up, let's get that blooming door open.
Do you think we should? On our own?
There must be a key to it somewhere.
Maybe it wouldn't like being disturbed.
Look, you're the one who started all this ghost business.
Yeah, well maybe I was wrong. I mean, Miss Broom doesn't believe in them, and Hump doesn't.
I've got a feeling that if we're to tap this door in the right place,
No, Albert, don't!
like this,
Stop it!
or this...
No!
Very interesting technological problem is this.
What about your timing device? Wouldn't you rather work on that?
Maybe if you were to lean on the door,
Me? Why?
it's your ghost.
That'd have gone mad.
Not scared, are you? Go on, give it a shove. Not like that. Like this. 1, 2, 3.